Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. It's Friday, end of the week. Gonna go over some of my trades from today. I shouldn't be trading on Friday, and this is probably gonna be reason why. I'm gonna show you why. um, Basically, well, I ended up losing right around $100 on the account today. Let's see if I do today. And yep, $101.25 is what I lost today. And some good lessons actually to continue on. I think I get myself in a trap on Fridays where I get behind the eight ball, so to speak, and try to have to claw my way back to break even, and that's just not a good position to be in because volume really tends to dry up at not a really consistent time. I mean, you just can't rely on it on Friday. So what I wanted to do is take a look at some of these trades and see how I could have done better. This first one here, your Canadian dollar. It was an obvious misread, I guess you can say. Um, Basically, we were in an uptrend. So if I were to zoom out here, take a look. I'm trading. My first thing that I look for are these double arrows here. It's just a multi-time frame indicator. It's set to the 1 hour, and I'm on the 30-minute chart. Therefore, I get two arrows. Um, Anyway, it was in an uptrend, but really, does it look like an uptrend? Not really. Not the day before. It was pretty much flat. But then I saw this at the end of U.S. session on Thursday, and then we had a pullback into the Asian session. And then when I got this signal down here, in my mind I was thinking, okay, well we're bullish now, and we had this is basically just a pullback, and we're going to get another push up to this next order block up here. So I mean, decent plan I think, but poorly executed, and I say that because I took the trade right here. And per my rules, I broke the rule. I did have a bullish algorithmic trend, the blue dots there. However, my moving average, the XPMA moving average, was red at the time of that candle printing. So while yes, pretty much it was all aligning. I think I was gambling at that time that it's basically another just like a what it did right here, just kind of just meandering along. And then right around let's see, it'll be 12:30 a.m. for me right here in this candle. Is where I got stopped out. But if I were paying attention or I was awake, that would have been the actual entry because you can see everything minus this indicator down here. Everything that we got a new trend, and everything was bearish at that time on this candle right here. So I should have immediately jumped into another trade, and that would have been fine. Losing this first trade would have been no problem at all because it would have only been 16 pips or so. But entering right there would have been a very good day. So lesson learned. The big one is pay attention to these when the new trend forms late Asian, early or right before London. That's a really big thing, I think, in being able to kind of create set and forget type of trades for the London session. So the only thing I complained about would have been this down here, kind of would have had me second guessing myself. Thing is that it can print a bullish, but it doesn't have to go to the top at least right away. You can see here it just remained flat, all because of everything else was strong bearish. So moving forward, keeping that one in the back of my mind. CAD CHF was actually from. Okay, so I did enter this during London session. This was. I'm so bad with times. I think this is like around 5 a.m. My time, 4:30. 4 or 5 a.m. 1300. I don't know. Anyway, I didn't like where I entered. Even though everything aligned, I got my my trend changed during London. I was in a bearish trend. Even the algorithmic trend indicator was bearish. So I mean, like it met all my rules, but what I'd like to do is get better at being more patient and waiting for pullbacks into the moving average. It was so far away. I knew it was going to pull back. I had a feeling, but I went ahead and entered anyway because I was tired and I just wanted to go to sleep, or get back to sleep. So I entered and just I had a really big stop loss, so I was okay. But I just don't want to be in that much drawdown, when I don't have to be. If I just be patient, even just one candle and see what happens, that would have been just fine. Would only had 10 pips of drawdown then. And then would have just been a better trade all around. So moving forward, I'm gonna think about that. See if I can start doing that a bit more. And then Aussie Cat was just a bit unfortunate. Um, I It was okay. I saw typically when these print during the London session, they're going to go in that direction. This, however, did not. It was kind of a mixed bag of things, but I had to enter it because I had my trend bearish, I had my moving average bearish, and I had my signal here as bearish trigger. So it was right here on this candle. That was a green go for me, but obviously it just reversed. So could have probably jumped in on this candle to recoup some losses because of the trend change. Typically, that's what happens if one fails. The other one's basically assured that it's going to go your way. So I could have picked up some my losses there, but being Friday, I didn't want to risk anymore, so I didn't. Um, and then the rest were just some dumb scalps that I were in and out, and minor losses, but just not part of my trading plan. So I quit messing around on a Friday doing that. So anyway, that's about it for the trades. As far as the account goes, basically I'm sitting where I was the other day when I did this, just minus a couple of days from the challenge. So we'll see what next week we can pull together. Basically, have one more full week of trading left. 16 days. I think I get because Mondays and Fridays are typically not the best days to trade for me. So I've got 3 days, I know, for sure to get the rest of the 4% I need. So I'm right at 4%. I need 8%. So anyway, there we go. That's the status for Friday. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you have a great weekend and take care, everyone.